Tragedere, the Linde, Pepe Gundun, Patan, then Zabaran Trajakala Joba, there is a total to Tam Jela, there is used to just Sanje Tamje, Sabat Semit and Hingate, 10 million so Homage Chöpa comes to the same king Tam Jela, but Tragedere.
Tragedele to all guests who came here and all the Dharma friends around the world. I offer you the milk tea which occurs immeasurable compassion and immeasurable Bodhicitta. I offer these all of beings of the three realms. Tragedele.
We'll begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Tanje je zo je be ma nam ga da nyan be zen je dan je de wa dan de dong ar dan dar nyor da la nai me ba yang da bar zo be jan jo ram bo je do bar ja.
All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
De je do zai mai je je bar de le ngai ye zai ge wa lai gor mai je bar de le ngai ye zai ge wa lai gor de ren zon de nya ma zon da zon je bar de le ngai ye zai ge wa lai gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
John John Yen Bon Je Je Bar Zan Je Nan Lai Ja Zan Je Je Dan Jan Jo Zan Ba Ye Zo La An De Je Ja Zan Je Je Dan Nguan Je De Je Je Jan Jo Dan Ne Je Ba Dan Jan jo zhen be lai ba lai de dai ren ye ne ba dai de yan ro lai ben don dai jan jo zhen ne jie jie yen de yan de na la ba la ren ba yen de la ba ye.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to Bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to Bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. And we'll go to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana.
Lama Sanje Zhubzun Shon Josun Gunda Lai Mai Lar Jan Joy Bar Da Jan Jen Nyan Dan Ga Jan Ro Sher Lama Sanje Zhubzun Shon.
In the Guru, deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offerings, substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Namo Rana Jaya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sara Dharmardan Tadangadaya Arde Samya Sambudaya Deya Taiwan Benzen Ma Tenzon Ben Ma Beyan Beze Ma Bodhicitta Benz Ma Bodhi Menjo Basan Karma Nan Bez Sarva Kama Avairana Bejodan benze so wai namo rana cha ya ya Namo banga wa dembe za sara dharma dane tatanga dai Ardi samnya sambudaya diya thai wan benze ben Mahan benze mahan denzo benze mahan beyan ben Mahan bodhi zidan benze mahan bodhi men Pasan karma nan benze sarva karma avaram Bhajodanan benze soy vai Namora natra ya ya Namo banga vadem beza sara dharmarda Tadanga daya arde samnya sambudaya Deya thai wan benzen benze mahan benze mahan denzon benze mahan beyan benze mahan bodhi zidan benze mahan bodhi mendo pasan karma nan benze sarva karma avaranam bhajodan benze sowa Dan Garchen Rinpoche GBI Bedanya dan Zavai Lama dan Yermei Jan Jon Jedan Sun Jengon Gan Doi Gan Man Zen Beze Jenbar Le Jan Dan Roi Jega Shan Ga Dan Nghe đôi trở bơi có đôi chưa bề mở Cái đôi ngồi theo quan chưa cơ chân vật Đơn đời tên dân cho chưa đôi chơi dù Theo lời tôi chưa còn bơi lời mọi đằng Trên trời tuần trời sơ chơi trên quê cờ Tuần trời yêu yuan sinh trời bê đê đê Yêu tuần lo xuân cho xuân cho xuân chê Trên bốn đại trên nữ xuân ye cơ lệ Hồn trời rồi trời ye chê chương rồi
Page 3. In an instant, I become the Yiram deity in the space in front on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus, moon, and sun sits the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigten Sumgun. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in the Mara subduing and meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels, and the Dharma protectors gathered like clouds. Light streaming from the 3 syllables at the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms.
loi boi je jo sun za sun jam sun kor don je ngoi moi don jan de ye ge je la roi lai je zen de je zo zo don an zhe don zo je gun ben de Tôi san jie bei gar jie dian bai yo san ye yuan dia bom bei dan ye lai xian de duan ya le jia cha jie wo.
Page 4. Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with the 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe. I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities. I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space.
Da liu lai de jar wai nan lai bo.
Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones.
Joy, joy, nor the man, joy, la, rai, len, doi, len, joy, bird, na, zon, do, yon, the man, yan, the ba, bird, yeah, lying, joy, then, the,
I offer you a mandala of 1 billion universes of all the 10 directions, laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. Now we'll go to the Sarkama prayer, the long one. It's a handout to read it in English. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama, seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is, in the Supreme Palace of all victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama, who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharmadhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful, pure ground. I gaze unwaveringly upon, with the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle, just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious Bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomenon to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possesses limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharmadhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable Bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thereby filling the spheres of realms, I make offerings to the victorious ones of the three times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The seven precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the seven subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the two accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the three times, which are the very pure mandalas of the three kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of Compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the three times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the three obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, Immaculate, Victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordial emptiness of all phenomenon, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind, as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the supreme victorious one, the five families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomena, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offsprings, the bodhisattvas, who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great, fierce, wrathful, out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hung and Pit. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in the vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind. Within the mode of abiding, of unchanging non-duality, the unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomenon are primally and completely pure mind, as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything, I confess, may it be purified within that state. I rejoice in all virtue with a happy mind. I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the three times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the two accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound, of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you have made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody just by hearing my name or remembering me be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is the body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the 3 times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma by completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths. May I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. Now we'll return to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana on page 7.
Do son je je de don so so ya san son ze be be lo je ya rang te son je je go lo go wa dang do je son je ngo wen zo je so Gor zoi nam dai ge zoi jam zoi gun. Gor zoi gom bai lai mian doi zhoi ngo.
To the Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the 3 times, I respectfully pay homage with my 3 doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the 3 poisons. I fully rejoice in the 3 secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the 3 vehicles and remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the 3 spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 kayas. Precious Guru, supreme refuge worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
Rana Shirimala Guruma Mundra Zede Balawang Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Naimon Guram Bazode Lojana Dharana Shirimala Guru Mahamandra Zede Balang Om lo ja na da ra na ye ma la guru ma ma ra ze de ba la hong oi na mo guru ba zo je lo ja na da ra na ye ma la guru ma ma ra se de ba la hong oi jo jo de san jar wa dan je je ge san doi jian wo wo jian lai be sai san ro wei jian guo ran nai je ya ze jia bai jia la zor wan de je le zhe ge do bai xian jie le so ze long ge do bai xian jie le se nie jie ge do bai xian jie le zai jie san jie do bai xian jie le ye zai dai bian guo zuo lai mer dan lai me zhan jian du gai de wai ne gai man den se wan zhe dai nie jie ne ye dan bie zhe ye ren dai jian wan xia le dai gui xia sa wen zhen dar ne la ma hang wu bon ran xian de jie ne ran de la mie san san dang ran ge guo sun niang bai jiang bo ju.
Page 9. To Ratna Shri, the Father who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably.
je joy do zoi de je be ge zoi je kan zoi go wai ne be roi gon je Quan de yon je lai man do je ngo.
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of the kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. Page 21, the Lama Chöpa prayer. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, from the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives, by visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land and the Buddha of unchanging light. May I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgun, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratnashri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed, single sufficient source of refuge, master, and 2 sons. Through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors. And may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam, and bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause, and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation with the deepest sadness towards this existence. May I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefits, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, may I completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master of Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the four kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus land called Bliss Endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Drigumba Ratna Shri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the three jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. Now we will do the Solka practice, Dharma protectors, in this blue book. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
在了我这的这个这些也算大玩意，我觉得这他妈也得这讲做就。
Page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hom, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, hum, ah, and om are stacked one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Lama ya dan dan, kan zhuo jie jiang su me zuo, no lai jiu jian xie da dan, ge re lian jiang zhuo zhuo jie, jin zhang zhen da ren den de de.
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds.
Om Bazra Argam Badam Bobam De Bam Alogam Gande Nevedem Shada Badizazo.
According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
ye ye ro je ga ran ga ye zo zo zhe jiang jiu dui bar so wan de so dui jie so wen ai wen ye dan xia jue nan jie nam jie la mie jie de bei de jie de san jie xie dan mar na ma ya jie ma dan den ye la so jia bei la ye zhuo ran jia san nian ge ye dan jian ge jiang zi zo ye xie ru jie ga ran ga ye men de de zhe zo da ne nge zhe nan ye zar de se wan a wan tam jian jiang zong de de jian ban gong jia xie xia rong jian jia zhe ge jian bei ma nen da xian la song gun bei zou丁松去接着马当，马那将着哈拉那，心中心动然后来，别儿那些怎么？去中国接多马那，谢谢若这个人个也，把这那端着规矩，多些老板各自身，觉得电把双线本。大概三段这班嘴，往爱为那满的三藏巴拉，那些那大波摩那，满在浪安扎马尔当，人家拉见要远见，究竟多满多远见，谢谢若些个人个也，决定了就别玩做。我来了三个家钱当，就将就做张人家，半个人家张儿子，最近等不多满的，谢谢二姐个人，二姐所乱的见着，我南沙八算就也。也大牛马呢南单，结巴人呢的大概，大不过结多满的，谢谢老姐个人个人，大顿之前这班子，我给大乱真正不走。人家不乱相关的，个人就结多满的。谢谢老姐个人个人，都三线的本身见，人家相信不乱个，相关大见过万子，我着着身见他也走，这些多么家现的，谢谢老姐个人个人。让人懂儿做些呢，本的相信定就。
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime, powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath. great warrior god of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajraharuka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hri. By the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Choki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom, miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Saringma, Meyo Lopsama, Tekatrik Sama, Tingyi Shalsama, and Chokin Dringsama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kaki lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us, yogins, and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya Jaya, Siddhi Siddhi, Pala Pala.
干着着的女人在个儿见过，下些本节毛内大胸大，这些养个婆娘真当见。而见过不等就藏我带，那不懂的小三本就做，麻木些我感谢那见着，婆娘来接下进三轮的，而且就这那些中国节，这些责任梦那将这当，我让民生就接南的在，咱老人我人些那句嘛。心中要用扫度绕河来，今儿见个我诺见养来玩，当见当了张把给你见，这天更不定把江南来，这天大路要接近水当，当天高松都用车来见，三瓦老多送个电白菜，你儿就都用我当人间。这半年就当人马就这没让多没走，人没多少人就工作走，个个掌握三个98天，这个见别也先就别走，天上当前将子做蓝本，苏罗就当不罗结结结，都当个我当在娘家下。干着事儿就结别下顿结，这别大兄这来我顿子，高当天上高当刚撒江，二当年别找别撒孙家，当外找是那别给帮单，二姐见当些个不当多，就算都难去见这帮子，这天送过去接人见见。写着电表撒进家不人嘴，整个电视高家龙就难，当街送马尼的在外讲，南街就问这人这不人走，三街电上公就问帮头，跟的就南街在拜拜，年表到下找不东不拉，个大龙就接把你端走。给没浪做电表来到见，没了样子的莫接瓦当，那玩大的年表当的钱，这个爱把那当面这钱，这个准备让这参巴当，来了人家的我过能走，也了那把肉被等真钱，三面的为那样我不能走。就是就这就得那，特在马前自动去不人走，学了这些龙就不算走，介绍浪战就来转段子，这个这就将官在挖角，多那三段也先这八当，大当他也曾见他们姐姐，拉面做不想就这。个人见把人见马勒小瓦当，顿见马勒人见这把人做，结关系也拉真把咱们结交，得把我这做把人在把也，送马也也挪威去南街，大概三多马勒这把人做。 Balaya, Beza Sato, Denoba, Dijanjo Membawa, So the Gayo Membawa, Subejayo Membawa, Anurado Membawa, Sarva Siddha Mambrayasa, Sarva Karma Sesame, Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong, Ha 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 Hoi, Banga Ven, Sarva Tadanga, Beza Mame Menza, Beza Bav, Ma Samaya Sadoi Wai, Jaya Dormen Jorena, Ka Lai Chen Zoi Ten Bai Dar, Ra Rai Ne Sun Bai Zar Me, Gan Se Jen Ran Jom Bar Zur.
All you guests who have received this offering and giving torma like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajramu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within psychic existence fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence.
Om Sabdra Dejan Bazaya So Jom Den De Jing Ara Draba Shebe Gonzala Bei Shen Jong Wai Shar Shebe Je Jong Song Ma Nam Je Zha She Yo.
In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present. Do summoning good fortune in the rainfall of benefit and happiness text on page 63. Don't to exist. Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfect Shahansi Garitsa His Varachana Grand Dharma Jatu is associated Ratified essences of the 5 great mothers of long life. In every vision, God, the thoughts with darky, He's groundless emptiness mastery. Fortune of Prabhupada, Shahaguru Safarnama, where all lineages dwell. Grant awakening one life for choose on Jehovah. Draw in the sphere of self-display. Brilliant of peace and reference in fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gathered in the sky dancer, grand liberating cars. Fortune of secret spins while in chords and kin. Granted light and creeds to surgeons for tragedy in ultimate total sphere. Brahma Hankara and transcendental fortune of enlightened acts. Home invasion Samba Lahu ex kindly for all beings. Master of life and earth, well fortune don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionate, may He bring you all thy fortune, bring you fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of prescriptive livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep. And of herd of fortune, of goats and zebras, wealth of prescripting cows, bulls, teaching carrying lords, all this good fortune bringing, fortune of fine earthly silk. Highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and precious gems and ornaments. Roja den belzoi don yon don jender yon de den zo tabala ye. Parajola zinyan je yon zul yan ye. No zizan la me banjo Bring them here as good fortune and Lupapo's body fortune. Zambuling's holy Dharma. Palan Chöpa Sadhana Dharmapalas the courage of Karhon, as good fortune healing fortune of the sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth and increasing splendor, riches, strength, honor, wealth, stable cars. Monks who are poor and strong, fortune and privilege, joys, students, and virtuous growth. Heroes, strength, like sun and eastern rise, eastern love like fortune, come like southern love like fortune, come like enshrouding mist, rise, long like fortune, please come, like a river flows northern. Long like fortune, please come, here like fortune, come, like seas grains right beyond, long like fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roar, fortune of hearts to this song. Come like dazzling star garlands. Om Shri Eastern fortune dawn, meeting fortune passes, high disease entrances. Southern children bring resources, food and wealth, expand their riches. Western Buddhist doctrine, peace on the power to tangle, beneath samsara and nirvana. Northern action knocking, bring the foreign acts annihilated, there's evil. Wealth gods with your relative, even bring here all fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortune in objects, here the this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Like substance, and death is whispered. Well, please reign unchanging. Grant eternal life, grant endless treasure city, grant wealth and generate city. Grant to cities like that, the accomplished Mantia, sleep, our city, Om Ahom. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the long-life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment to the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment to the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Homage. The Guru, who is the 3 Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within the state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Homage. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally. And free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots and the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book from Shantideva, The Way of Bodhisattva, on page 61. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have by virtue of my merit joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of bodhisattva prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning and infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl, so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses and Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread? This youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy. Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra. May all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth, like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From Bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence, from the bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself. May living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with the bodhisattvas, offspring of the same. With clouds of offerings unbounded, may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling, vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus attain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the Bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector, to satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky. May I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. Now we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chimnezek, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigden Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratnasri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Om
Kala Juba Tamala, today, Tachi Dele, the Tama, Reader, Mudi Chebo Yori, Reader Tom, Sama Gao Yori, Petit, several Jessie Omari, several parts Jessie being Reader, take the Dombaton Petit, they are the Mambo Yori, Tachi Dele.
Takidele to all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. Thank you so much for participating. And actually, we have fixation on our body. So that's where when we see our form, then we are happy. In the reality, the mind is beyond of birth and death. But then when we see this form, our body, then we are happy each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining, and be sure to tune in this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation on mindfulness from 3 to 4 and the Dharma discussion group from 4 to 5. Be well.